EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota. On the ground, it's Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Third down coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That is brought in at the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Here's Chubb.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Here's first and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, here's McCarthy. This one complete to Melton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Chubb. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Once again, it's Gibbs.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Detroit. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On play action, Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And the Lions have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. Here's Gibbs, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs, and he will power his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball.
And he's in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. To return is Williams. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Dallas Turner on the stop. On 2nd down, Goff. That one incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 2nd down and 8. Now Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touch.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, faking the give. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout to talk things over before third down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Running is Chubb. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 26-yard line. A long one from Gibbs, 36 yards. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in, and And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a look.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. Finds an alley to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, They have no answers whatsoever.
And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's got another one. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one complete to Melton.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's Chubb. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one there to Otten. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Once again, it's Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now, Goff. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.